Part 1. The Antediluvian Period. Synopsis of Part 1. Ian, a young man in his early 20s, finds himself questioning his faith after attending a funeral. As he wanders into an abandoned chapel, he stumbles upon an old King James Bible and prays for a sign from God. His prayers are answered when he meets Dan, a 60-year-old former rabbi who reveals that he has been expecting Ian's arrival. Dan takes Ian on a remarkable journey, recounting the biblical story of creation and the fall of man from the very beginning. Through Dan's vivid storytelling and supernatural visions, Ian witnesses the unfolding of the Genesis narrative as though he were transported back in time. He sees the Almighty Jehovah speak the world into existence, meticulously crafting the heavens, the earth, and all living creatures, culminating in the creation of man in God's own image. But this idyllic paradise is shattered when the cunning dragon, that ancient serpent, revealed to be the devil himself, tempts Eve and leads both her and Adam to disobey God's command, plunging humanity into sin and shame. As the story progresses, Ian learns the dire consequences of this original sin. God banishes Adam and Eve from the Garden of Eden, but not before instituting a sacrificial system to atone for their transgression. After questioning the validity of what he's already seen and heard, Ian is shown how the original sin still affects us today, reaching its epitome with the rise of the World Wide Web. Ian sees a glimpse of the soon future where people's minds are integrated into computers desiring to be like gods, to their own destruction. Ian is thrown back into the ancient past, witnessing the first murder committed by Cain out of jealousy towards his brother Abel. The situation grows increasingly dire as Dan recounts the rise of the Nephilim, a race of giants born from the unholy union of fallen angels and human women. These powerful, violent beings terrorize the world, leading God to decide that drastic action must be taken. The narrative then follows the lineage of Adam to Noah, revealing a prophetic message hidden in the Hebrew meanings of the names. God instructs the righteous Noah to build a massive ship as an ark to preserve humanity and the animals during a coming deluge that will cleanse the earth. Despite facing relentless opposition and ridicule from the Nephilim and their followers, Noah faithfully follows God's commands. As the ark nears completion, a mob attempts to burn it, but they were unable to touch it. After Noah and his family and all the animals board the ark, the forces of evil launch a final apocalyptic assault. But God intervenes, destroying the Nephilim's advanced technology and armies as the fountains of the great deep burst forth with perfect timing. The flood then arrives with catastrophic force, wiping out all life outside the ark. After the waters recede, Noah and his family emerge, and God establishes a new covenant promising never again to destroy the earth by flood. He sets a rainbow in the sky as a sign of this promise, a symbol of hope and redemption amidst the devastation. Yet, Dan warns Ian that the ancient evil represented by the Nephilim has not been vanquished, and that the world will once again face a similar reckoning as prophesied in the final book of the Bible. The stage is set for a continued battle between the forces of light and darkness, with the fate of humanity hanging in the balance.